Good morning. Happy Tuesday. That feels like a Monday because it's the day after Labor Day weekend. How's everyone doing? Another chat with Nikki is at I was going to say at your seat, but it's probably on your phone or your laptop or your iPad or whatever means of I-ness that you have in your life. Good morning. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I did. It was packed full of activity. The kids were here. Nia flew in, our oldest from Tennessee. AJ and I drove down from school. We had all hands on deck. It was a good weekend for them. It's the first time we had all been together in a couple of months because remember we were supposed to go on our family cruise this summer, but Nia made it. However, we did not. So we wanted to make sure that we all got together. And we also celebrated my dad's birthday. So everyone who showed love, whether calling, texting, driving through. I didn't get good pictures because I was just so busy. Different people came through. It was an amazing outcome. People from work, people from that he was in the Navy with, that he rode bikes with, the family, grandkids. I mean, everyone just showed up. Our friends from Newport that live here. It was just phenomenal. And people are still coming by and showing dad love, which I cannot say thank you enough. But we all know how hard it is. I shouldn't say hard. It's not a level of difficulty to put on an event like that. It's just a lot of moving parts, so a lot of logistics. So I have been spending my quiet time with Jesus, and I haven't been jumping on to do a video because honestly, I needed that time. To just be before the Lord and just move forward in a positive manner. And it was a great time. We ended up in Dad's room singing happy birthday. We brought the cake back there to him. He did come outside a couple times for just short spurts. You know, it's just too much. And it was hot. So first and foremost was his level of comfort. And so he was way more comfortable in the house. Chilling in the back room, so people were taking turns just going back there to get some one-on-one time with him and visit and crack jokes. And anyone who knows my dad is going to say something smart or sarcastic. So it was a good time. But like I was saying, we ended the evening we brought his birthday cake back there to him, and we sang around his bed, and he had us cracking up laughing. He did have a couple bites of cake, so that was cool. And he said it was good. So we are continuing on with the importance of the Bible and why we read the Bible and why quiet time is important. And I was I got my new monthly devotion from In Touch. This is September's. And this one that I'm going to read was actually from yesterday. I didn't read it yesterday. I just prayed for my quiet time. I didn't do any Bible reading or devotional time. So I was reading it and it said, "What is truth?" And it's based on the Gospel of John. This devotion is chapter 17. And I'm gonna read it to you as I always do because Charles Stanley does such a great job communicating. So why try to fix what's not broken? So here we go. What is truth? John chapter 17. I suggest that you read it. I always suggest that you read it. Don't take my word from it. I'm human. I make mistakes, and I need you to read the Bible for yourself. You need to know the truth for yourself. So read John chapter 17. It said, "In the Garden of Gethsemane, hours before his arrest, Jesus prayed for his disciples. Sanctify them in truth. Your word is truth." John 17:17. A little later, when Jesus was being questioned by Pilate, Jesus replied that he'd come into the world to testify to the truth. This prompted Pilate's philosophical question that people still ask today. What is truth? The meaning of the word corresponds to what actually is, not what we feel, not what we wish were true. Let me say that again. How appropriate is that for today when people talk about, well, this is my truth and that's not your truth. There is the truth. That's it. It says, what is truth? The meaning of the word corresponds to what actually is, not what we feel, not what we wish were true. We may avoid truth. We may avoid it. We may cover it up. We may water it down. The reason people do that is because it's uncomfortable to expose a weakness or to bring wrongdoing into the light, but it still needs to be done. Truth is so important that it's mentioned over 200 times in the Bible. In fact, in John 17 and 18, which describe Jesus' last hours before the crucifixion, the word truth is mentioned 6 times in just that small area of the Bible. And here's why it matters so much. When truth loses its supreme position in your life, everything begins to crumble. Think about that. When the truth loses its position in your life, everything begins to crumble. When you allow the truth to be watered down by what you feel, by what you desire, when you start replacing feelings and desires with what actually is, your life begins to crumble. Truth is more than a fact or an accurate information. It's a way of living. Truth is a way of living that removes barriers and sets people free to enjoy the abundant life that Christ wants for each and every one of us. Jesus is the way, he is the truth, and he is the life. And by following him, we can all discover the key to true peace and fulfillment. And then it goes on to ask, how can you start pursuing truth in a greater way in your life? How can you do it this month, this week, today? So I recommend that you go to the Gospel of John and you read chapter 17 and 18. And you start speaking to the Lord and you ask him in your prayer time, show me the truth, Lord. Not what I want, not what I desire, not what I wish were true. If there's anything in my life, Lord, that I am replacing your truth with, please bring it to light so I can change it with the truth. The truth is found in the Bible. Read it, believe it, trust it. Have a good day. I love you. Got to get back to work. As you guys know, this is my last week as a contractor. I'm back with the IRS on Monday. Don't be mad at me. I don't have nothing to do with your taxes, okay? I'm in the cybersecurity division. Don't be asking me no tax questions because I don't know. We have our own CPA that does our taxes and we pay way too many taxes. So if there's a shortcut, holler at your girl because we pay way too much. But anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to A Chat with Nikki. And again, thank you for all the love for my parents. Mom had such a good day. And, you know, someone said to her, I think she needed this just as much as dad. You know, at one point, a song came on that my mom and dad always used to dance to. And a friend of theirs was like, Gypsy. That's my mom's handle in the motorcycle world. He said, Gypsy, remember when you and Vamp used to dance to this? And so your mom just did a little dance. And there was such a big smile on her face. And like I said, we ended the evening with our Newport girls. And we were just laughing and having a great time. And you know, it was so needed. It just was so needed. So again, I thank you all for the love and the support. And we know this is just as hard on mom as dad. It just really is. When you are married to someone and you love them and you are caring for them each and every day, it takes a toll. But I'll tell you what, that woman wouldn't be anywhere else. You could not move her. The Lord has placed her right where she is and has given her the strength for such a time as this. So thank you for the love. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Again, thanks for tuning in to A Chat with Nikki. Get in the Bible. That's where our strength comes from. That's where our encouragement comes from. That's how I can continue to move forward in joy and in hope, knowing that whatever is today brings, Jesus has already been here. He's already seen it. He's equipped me. I have what I need. So I love you. Have a great day. I'm going to go take some allergy medicine. Look at my eye. And I've been sleeping good. I'm telling you. What? Okay. Have a good day. Bye. I love you.